Hi everyone, I have Janice Hewen here from the United States of America. who,
Hello.
thank you so much for accepting the invitation to have a chat with me. I met Janice in person. I met Janice before online in some different trainings, and you were delightful back then. And then I got to meet you in person in the Expressive Arts and Brainspotting Speciality Workshop somewhere near Chicago. I just say it was the Chicago workshop because it was just a little bit out of Chicago. And I wanted to have a chat with you about it so that I could share this with somebody who has done, this workshop and what it was like for you. And also, I wanted to share with you too, just in this personal conversation with you, what it was also like for me taking this to, the United States and being with colleagues there. Uh, because culturally we are different, we are the same species, but we are also different. So, what was it like for you with the? Because I don't know that you would have had any expectation about how the expressive arts and brain spotting, you know, were integrated. The
Yeah.
journeys, what I call the journeys, yeah.
Well, first of all, I just would love to say it's totally my honor to be here.
Thank you.
I just love seeing you.
Thank
And hi, everybody, if you're watching this recording. You might see me smile a lot because that's just the Luna's energy coming to me. And also my energy a little bit
you.
too.
And yours too.
Yes. And the workshop, just you coming to the US, I was like, I have to go, I have to make it happen. But really, the term expressive arts,
Yeah.
first of all, when I look at it, it was two parts there.
Mm.
I don't know anything about expressive arts. I was never good at arts. How could I do that? Right? We have our human moments, even that we doing all this work, right?
Yeah.
And then part of me, it's like I know this has been a calling
Mm.
because I was always interested in art appreciation, although I didn't know much, although I didn't learn much, I couldn't remember much. I remember when I was doing hospice and grief work, I took a course that was 3, 4 months long, just focusing on healing through art. So for expressive art and bring spotting to come together, I was like, dun dun! I was ready to dance. So I was very excited getting into the training. I didn't actually have much of expectations. I simply knew that it's going to be powerful. The two powerful things together, it's going to be more powerful. I didn't know how much I could get out from it because of my own, limitations or whatever that is.
Okay.
But getting in there, just the first few hours, I was like, I'm so grateful that I'm here. I was so grateful everything that is happening right now. Both you, your energy, how it was hosted by Shri and everybody was there, but mainly you opened the door
Mm.
for for all of us to understand what expressive arts truly is. It's not about fancy techniques. It's not about that you have to know a lot. It's not about richer stuff. It's not about intensive knowledge or any of that. It's just really allowing the person to have their mind, their soul, their emotions, their body, everything comes in the picture. Anything that is verbal but beyond
Yes.
and verbal,
Yes.
and we don't have language for everything. Exactly like what you said. We are the same species wise,
Yes.
but we are so different. We're
Yes.
different culturally. We live in different society. We were programmed differently.
Yeah.
So every one of us is unique. And absolutely, there are things that we don't have the words for.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So it
100%.
was just that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, when I arrived and I didn't know what to expect. I mean, being in Australia, we're brought up with American culture, right? But that's television shows and stuff. So it's different to be with Native American. When I say native, people not necessarily indigenous, but the American white culture and all of the movies that we watched and the TV series that we watched. But still, that's just a growing up thing. I didn't have any expectation either, in the sense of what I would be, what would happen. But I have to say that I was blown away by how welcoming everybody was, because I remember I had a lot of theoretical slides, theories, topics that we're going to explore, blah blah blah. And for you guys, it was just like, mm, move on. You guys, it was like you're there, you're there, you're there. You were just chewing it all up, and you didn't need a lot of words for when I was just laying the foundational side of the expressive arts. And then again, blown away when you took the journeys after I did the demos, and then you went and did your journeys with the expressive arts in your dyads, and I was just watching around the room going, where are they taking this? Oh my God. Right, beyond, 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 beyond. So I feel that in every workshop that I've run of this, including the ones that I did in Australia, each one of them has given me something, right? And then by the time I brought it to the States, it felt like this little thing that I had seeded and started to grow, it just went boom. So I feel like I came back with a beautiful flower that I'm now planting in the garden and growing even more. So I wanted to thank you and everybody who participated, that supported that, as well as all the past people that came to the workshops, Singaporean colleagues and Australians and many others who came to Sydney to come to do it. All of them supported the growth of this, because it is forever evolving, these workshops. And I think anybody who's done a speciality or developed a speciality workshop sees it themselves, that it evolves, just like brainspotting evolves. We used to have phase 1, phase 2, which used to be one phase. So how did you find it for your clients? How did they experience it?
Um, Clients just like us.
Yeah,
Everybody is different.
yeah,
And I remember when I brought it back and I just want to try a little bit because every client, you know, have different feelings about like, what? We're doing art? I
yeah,
don't do art. Or some
yeah,
people are like, yeah, I love drawing.
yeah.
So it's just meeting where they are at as well. So I remember I brought it to one session with a client who had a lot of developmental trauma, and oftentimes those I'm not worthy
Yeah.
didn't really have a lot of words, and this person has a different culture as well. I We have little bit of similarities,
Mm,
but then also a lot of differences because
mm,
it's different culture.
yeah. Different
So
histories
I
as
brought
well,
in,
right?
I'm sorry,
Different histories that we have as well. You
different
know,
history, all of that, all of
all of
that.
it. Yeah.
And and I think one thing is that we both came from the family came from a different culture,
Yeah.
and we were both westernized. And that itself has a lot of different languages into that developmental phrases, or however you want to define it. And when I brought in the art, and there were hesitancy,
Mm,
like, she didn't know what she could do. Like, what do you want me to do? And then that it's already in the frame. Like,
Right.
what do you want me to do?
Right.
And just noticing that and to see what you would like to put on the paper with that.
Mm.
So
Very
it's just
good.
like following the client, just
Yeah.
exactly like brain spotting.
Yeah.
And then having her to explore whatever was showing up for her to part of the developmental trauma related to the attachment trauma,
Yeah.
how it's showing up on her drawing. And then it was opening up a lot of things that she knew, but she also didn't know.
Right.
Like she knew it was we have all these terms, right? Okay, I have trouble with this and that, and I was hurt by this and that, but it was never show up in a way that was like with movement, with colors, with words,
Yeah.
and it was all showing up like more than she ever imagined to be. And taking that to a brain spotting spot,
Yeah.
that was kind of like opening, a huge opening for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a little bit. I took a little bit of what we
Yep.
learned in that workshop. It was already huge. So
Yes.
it wasn't necessary incorporating everything that we have learned or everything that we did in that workshop. But the whole thing, it's just like what you said, everything, everybody came before us to
Mm.
the workshop, contributed to the workshop.
That's it.
And everything I have learned, it's all of you, all of these peers, ancestors, and journey. And I brought it back to my clients and I just give a little bit, it was already huge.
It. That's it. I think what you're saying is the experience that I want people to have, therapists to have, which is whatever it is that I share with you. It's not. It is the permission to change the journey, because it's to follow the client. It's not, even though we've got a map, let's say, we're taking on what I call an isomorphic process, which means that we're changing the experience of the how we hear words into how we feel in a way that, as you have said too, we can't actually put words to it. Not so that we have a cognition of the feeling, but an expression of the feeling, and that's it. And so it's isomorphic because we're shifting channels into something that is moving on the page with a crayon, that is connected to our that is connected to the place in the body that has got the experience of that felt sense. That's what's happening. We're giving it voice, yeah? And then
Yeah.
they get to experience something, like you've already said too, that is different. And we take the journey from there. It's not that, yes, we have maps and there is some guidance and there is intentions, and why we use, for example, dry material, why we use wet material, why we use collage, why da 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 da. But that's just so that you know, and then when you have that knowing, you work with your client with that knowing. You choose what to do. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's that choice.
it's a
It's
choice.
allowing the client to have that choice too. It's the
Right.
choice that we have
Yeah,
and also giving client that power and choice
100%.
to be able to express however they want to without even explaining back to us what it is.
Yeah.
That it's the empowerment that's already in the picture.
So, thank you for this chat. It's just a quick little chat. Just I wanted to, um, you know, support some people who are possibly thinking about it, but maybe would appreciate hearing from somebody who has done the course. Um, for me, it's fundamental to have the expressive arts in our toolkit, the same way that we might include, when we have a holistic approach with our clients, that we encourage them to exercise, we encourage them to eat well, we may encourage them to do any other form of breathing exercise, breath work, whatever, and also working through a non-verbal, subcortical process, matched, of course, with brain spotting. Yeah. Are there any final words that you would like to say?
Mhm. Um, for anyone who's watching and debating if you should go. You have to go. You have to go. Yeah, that's all
Cool.
I don't have words, just like in expressive arts. I can't say fancy things here.
Yeah.
I like doing this work and being a consultant. I know all the fancy word that I could say,
Yeah.
to the audience here about therapy, about brain spotting, about clients' work. But I don't have to say any of that because I'm just completely being myself and describing the process, which is really, I don't have words for. So that's why this whole description, it's so honest and so plain language,
Yes.
also without the language. So if you're debating about that, you have to go.
Yeah.
You need to go. Yeah.
And I know that I'm seeing you in the second one, right?
Yeah.
Brainspotting, Expressive Arts, and Existentialism. So I know that's how much you've loved the workshop coming to the second one too. Yeah.
I know. Well, to those who are also watching, I am traveling to Australia for the first time for the second one. That says a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
It
you.
was a really a journey to make this work, but
Yes.
I am going. I am.
I'm going to see you soon. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Janice. I really appreciate this time. Lots of love to you.
You too.
Okay.